Hey guys, so I've been working on this garden right here. This whole patch has mulch on it. It looks so weird because I used the chicken shavings and then I bought some from Home Depot, so it's a combination of things right now. But anyway, it does have mulch on it. It's all a little layer on there, so hopefully it will help the plants growing this year. So I think today we're gonna plant the rest of this container that I have. It is a container of superbells that I only got 3 of them for. It's a container that I got 3 superbells, but I needed 2 more just to make it look right. What we're going to be planting is more of the superbells by Perfect Winners, Holy Moly. Same one as these ones. We're just going to be doing it in a similar pattern. So it's been such a nice day today. It was 63. It still kind of is. It's really warm. I'm wearing shorts and a t-shirt, which is the best feeling in the world. I'm so tired of the cold. This will fill in super nicely, but you can tell. Actually, that one I want to rotate a little bit. And to help transplanting, I'm going to be adding some Quick Start by Miracle-Gro. I always say measure, but I never do. The last thing this plant needs is more water right now, but because I just planted that, it's important to watering here. And so there's that container of these really pretty plants. Good morning, guys. So I look rough because I woke up 20 minutes ago. I still have my coffee right here, but I need to tell you guys about what I did last night. My phone died after I filmed that clip of me planting the superbells, but I gotta show you guys what I did. And okay, so I laid out the system of the soaker hoses that I'm thinking for this year. You know the garden plan video that I made? Yeah, I'm throwing that out the window. I don't know what's gonna happen this year. I think we'll just plant as we go and not really worry about a plan, because whenever I was laying out the soaker hose, I put it from this point right here to here and then went this way with it horizontally. Ended up where the end of the soaker hose was over there, but the hose doesn't reach that far, so I had to redo it. But I kind of like it how it is, because now I can have rows like this, and it may not be as like space efficient. I'm not sure. It might be. I don't really know. We'll see how it goes, but this is my thought. I planted snapdragons last night. I went to the store and spent a little too much money. And then actually it started off with, I broke off one of the bloom stalks on a snapdragon as I was looking at it. I was trying to pull it out to see what color it was, and I broke off the bloom stalk. So I was like, well, I have to buy it. So I bought the yellow one, and then I seen this gorgeous pink and orange one. Like, look at that. Oh my gosh. And snapdragons hold a really special place in my heart. So, and then I found the small pack of 4 of them, 6. 6 of them. And so I put this, and I'm probably going to redo this because I don't really like it, and I totally forgot about this side, so I've got to figure out how I'm going to do that. But it'll be super cool. It'll be an official row of snapdragons, mostly because I didn't have enough chicken shavings to cover the whole garden, and it looks really weird. It looks so weird because there's 2 different types of soil. But that's how we can test it, is the lighter colored is the chicken shavings from the chicken coop, naturally, organically tilled by the chickens, put into the garden, nothing done to it, no amenities, nothing. And then there is the darker soil from the store. And there's about 2.5, or well, I guess count the big one, there's 3 snapdragons in that dirt, and also kind of our native soil. And then over here is a thicker layer of chicken shaving that these 4 are in. So we'll see which ones grow better. All of them have biotone in the holes with them where I dug them. So that's the only variable. Oh my gosh, I'm forgetting science. Variable. All the variables are the same except for the 2 different soil types. That's what I'm saying. There's the garden from this angle. I just love it from all angles. And honestly, I dream of rows and rows of flowers. And this is kind of a veggie garden, but I only want to eat so many things between Austin and I, and giving veggies to our family. And this for me is just a place of peace, of therapy, a place that I can just be me and do what I want to do. So I want snapdragons. I'm going to plant snapdragons. 20 heads of garlic. I'm going to plant 20 heads of garlic. I want 40 onions. I'm going to have 40 onions. I want 8 cabbage. We're going to have 8 heads of cabbage. So it's my creative space, and it should be for you too with your own gardens. Don't ever let anyone tell you what to plant. You know, if you need ideas, good, but plant what you want to plant. I'm totally like walking around this thing, but these things are so cute. So this is silver dust. Can't even read the freaking tag. Silver white foliage with good contrasting colors. Needs very little pruning or trimming. It doesn't. This is such a great plant. It grows huge. Maybe I can find a clip from last year of how great it was. It had blooms on it. They're yellow little blooms, which I don't really like the blooms, so I just cut them off because I want it for the foliage. 6 to 10 inches tall, best in light, well-drained soil, high in organic matter, will tolerate dry, sandy soils. Totally makes me so happy to have snapdragons in the ground. I was reading about them, and as soon as they're like this, you're supposed to just throw them in the ground. They can tolerate a light frost or mild frost. They're qualified as tender perennials, I believe. I'm not sure. I think they're annuals, but the tender perennials is what I've heard. So, but anyway, that pink one on the end is so pretty, but they're supposed to get really big and beautiful. And also, I didn't show you this mix. So this mix is the Rocket Tall mix. You still can't see it. Pink and orange, beautiful. I've seen one of the pink ones there, and it was so pretty. But same thing as the other ones. So I'm noticing something about this euphorbia over here. Euphorbia. However you pronounce it. I think it's blooming, or it just is putting on new leaves. Oh my gosh, it might actually be blooming. What? I didn't know they bloomed. Oh my gosh. We could get seeds from this. Oh my gosh, I think the green one's doing it too. Oh my gosh, it is. What? Yeah, so this one I made the mistake of chopping it last year, which then it like leaked this white colored, I don't know, stuff from the plant. And it doesn't like being chopped at, so I will never chop them again, but it still is producing blooms, which hopefully leads to seed heads, which means, oh my gosh, look at the pink on the center of that. That's so cute. Don't grow wildly, but we have some of the most beautiful dahlias around here. I don't know if they're double bloom or what the heck they are. Heard to me that I haven't shown you guys the updated iris bulbs in a little bit, but they seem to be doing pretty good. I'm seeing some damage on these, so I might do slug bait on these as well. Oh my gosh, I'm seeing a lot. Wow. I didn't think that'd be a problem for irises, but maybe so. Anyway, so there's more coming up. You can see over there that weren't already up, and there were like near 120. I counted them, but some of them look kind of bad, so we'll see if all of them come up. But anyway, that'll be super cool. Also, this looks like a hollyhock, which are also coming up over here. Hollyhocks, like I said, they're not necessarily invasive, but to me, I think they are. Sure do look pretty. They're really cute. They're going to grow about 6 feet tall, and the blooms are going to look like hibiscus, and they're perennial. The stalks, you can see the old one right here, how thick they get, and hard as wood. And it's pretty thick stuff. So, these are great if you have an area to fill, but not great if you don't want to see them after a couple years. Also, this path is looking super cute after I power washed it, but still it only goes so far before havoc. Also, we have some tulip stuff going on here. What color do you think these ones are going to be? Can you tell by the tips here? I don't know. Put your guess in the comments. I'm thinking this one's going to be pink. And this one's going to be orange. Don't know. Just guessing. Put your guess in the comments. We'll figure it out together. So this heuchera leaf has these brown spots I'm noticing. And a little bit of damage from slugs. So I'm probably going to do that Dead Bug by Captain Jack, I think is what that is. So we'll spray for bloodworm. And we'll see what that does for this plant. But for now, I think we'll take this leaf and this one because it's a little dead. And let the plant breathe and grow some more. Also, I don't know what the heck this is, but the leaf irrigation is really pretty. And that's starting to bloom. As far as the rest of the garden, I really don't know what else is going to change. Like, we'll see. I really don't know what else is going to go to plan. Forget what I put on the list over here. I could probably check it really quick, but we have a hydrangea and a peony. Peony? However you pronounce that. And these are two kind of big flowers. They're perennial and they're going to be here for a while. I don't know what else I put in this area. So I know carrots are still going to go in between the two. That one, the hydrangea and the strawberries. So then this is going to stay because I don't want to rip all these up. But I need to weed in between them. And then hopefully they'll start producing little flowers and then boom, strawberries. But that's okay for now. We'll just let them be. So we'll see what all changes with the garden this year. I really don't know if I want to keep things. Also, I was thinking over here that these trellises for the tomatoes, they worked last year. These ones did so much better, the ones with the 4 picks in the ground versus the 3. So that's good. But they all fell over. I'm not sure if I caught that part, but you can see the evidence. They were all tied together. I tied this one to this one and this one to this one, and then I tied this one to the fence so that they wouldn't, because they were all falling over this way. So what I'm thinking is I could put these, move them, obviously weed, but put them against the fence and tie them to the fence. Put a string, tie it here to there, and then midway from here to the fence, and put them along the fence. That way I can put the tomatoes in here, but then also put them towards the fence, and then they're on this back wall, and then I have the rest of the space for my pumpkin, squash, and zucchini. About to start a GoFundMe because gardening is expensive, and I would love to install another, like, there's no spigot right here, but there's a spigot back behind the greenhouse. But if I could have a spigot or 3 right there. But for now, we just got the single hose. I got a Gilmore automatic watering system. It has 2 sections it can do at a time. You can program left or right. And I'm going to install it this way. And then it's going to go towards the 2 sections of the garden. I'm updating you on the fact that the garden plans are just being thrown out the window right now. Because who knows what's actually going to happen. And I want to plant more flowers. Thank you guys for watching. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. Stay tuned for the next one. I hope to be uploading every Wednesday, or am uploading every Wednesday, but hope to be uploading more. So we'll see about that. See you guys in the next one.